What is up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. My name is Dez, and today I will be doing yoga and some yoga poses. I don't know how to flow them really, so it's just some simple yoga poses. I'm starting to work out again, so I just want to start with something that won't be too hardcore or like too fast-paced. So yeah, starting with yoga, and I hope you join me. The first movement we'll be doing is the side bend, and I inhale as I'm centered and exhale as I bend to the side. The second pose is cat and cow, and you inhale into cow and exhale into cat. Cat is the arched back upwards, and then the cow is the where your belly's down and dropped. The third pose is Sunbird or balancing table pose. I've seen it with the foot pointing downwards straight, or also sticking straight out, pointed toe away from you. And with this one, you want to just hold the pose for I think I did it for 5 to 7 seconds or 3 to 5 breaths. And then you switch and you'll be doing opposite hand and leg. So if your right leg is forward, your left leg will be back. The next pose is Wild Child's pose, and this one you want to spread your knees out as far as your mat, or I just don't have a mat, so I just did them pretty far apart, and you want your big toes to touch. Honestly, my big toes weren't touching the entire time. I was trying to do that, but yeah, that's what you do here, and you just breathe in and out. The next pose is the tree pose, and with this one you'll be balancing your weight on one leg, and then you will be putting your other leg bending it in like a 4, and this one will be either into your upper thigh, or an alternate way you can do it is into your calf below your knee. You don't want to put that pressure on your knee. And then after balancing for a few breaths, you'll switch over to the other side and use your other leg. And for the next pose is triangle pose. And for this one, you will be having your legs spread apart, and then you'll point your toe, whichever one you'll be leaning towards, you'll point it outwards, and your other foot will be facing forward. And you just come down, you bend all the way over, and you rest your hand. I've seen it where they just have their arm all the way down, not even resting on their leg, but I can't do that. So I just rested my hand on my leg, like on my calf area, and then you switch over, you come up, and then you switch over to the other side. And then the next pose is mountain pose. You'll have your palms facing forward, and your legs will be stiff, so you'll want to be using your muscles, not just relaxed standing. And that's it. You just hold that for a few breaths. Like, I think I was there for 7 to 10 seconds. And then I wanted to go ahead and end in child's pose and then show you how wide my knees are spread apart. and the toes are somewhat touching the big toes. So yeah, you'll have your knees pretty far apart, so especially if you're pregnant, so that your belly can actually fit between them. Enjoyed that little yoga movement thing. It definitely wasn't a flow, but yeah. Well, let me know if you try it and if you liked it, and if I'm doing anything wrong, let me know in the comments, because I'm definitely not a yoga expert. I just wanted to go ahead and try to do yoga, especially while I'm pregnant, just to stay a little active. So yeah, be on the lookout for my video next week, which will be my bump date for week 27. So I believe that's the 3rd trimester. I'm not sure. It's either the last week of the 2nd trimester or it is the beginning of the 3rd. It's coming. But yeah, so be on the lookout for that. That's next week. And if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much if you have subscribed. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.